This is the Canon E50. It is a 8mm camera, and this is actually quite a, really in my opinion, a unique camera. Now, here's the thing. Canon developed the E50 to meet the growing market needs for lower priced, easy to operate, fully automatic 8mm camcorders. Now, here's the thing. It is 128,000 yen. Now, and this was in February of 1990, and the price of that nowadays is $1,208. Yeah, to me that's not lower price. That's pretty expensive. I mean, maybe compared to other camcorders, it might have been cheap at the time, but not nowadays at least. And so that's for what it is, it's actually quite a expensive camera, at least in today's money. It's expensive. Now, it does have some basic features, and this is even on Canon's website. They call it a basic feature. This one does have a cold shoe mount. That actually does fit a normal flash, which, as you can tell, it doesn't have any of the pins, so a flash really wouldn't work. Really be good for like microphones, which it already has a microphone. Which that was absolutely neat. Show you something that's actually pretty neat to me on that. Now, of course, it has your normal adjustments. This is common. A lot of camcorders have that. Now, one neat thing is it locks you out of macro mode until you push down the little yellow button here. Might be able to hear a little click. And that is to, of course, lock you out of macro. Now, it does have the normal focusing ring here. This is zoom. Yeah, it has a 8x zoom, as you can tell here. In Canon, they say that's from their basic line of the E30. So, I mean, they marketed this as a cheap camera. I don't know. Like I said before, you know, $1,000 is not cheap. And granted, it was in 1990, but still, that's expensive. Right, and that's in today's money, so it might be a little different. Maybe back then it was much cheaper. I don't know. Now, one neat thing about the microphone, now this one's a little beat up, but neat thing you can do is twist it off. And this uses a standard microphone jack. Now, it says a little mic there. Don't know how well I can see it. It says mic. But yeah, I mean, it's actually kind of neat. You can add in your own microphone. And twist on there. There you go. Now this one, I don't have a 8mm tape. I have high 8. Now that's another interesting thing. 8mm is the predecessor to high 8, so no surprise there. Now, we call it high 8. Camcorders are compatible with 8mm tapes, and you can use it like that. You can basically use a old 8mm tape on a high 8 tape. Well, high 8 tape recorder. But you cannot use a high 8 tape on a 8mm. So on this one, because I do have high 8 tapes, I cannot use it on there anyway. But, like I said before, I can use an 8mm tape on a high 8. Now the real difference in it is the resolution of recording. High 8 was a newer technology to it. So it's able to, like I said, higher resolution, so that's the only real difference. So basically use high 8, not just 8mm. So that's interesting thing about that one. Now, one thing I do like about this is the fact that, of course, it has your normal handle like that. Nothing special. But I do like you can adjust it. So now you can have it be, you know, face down. Little tripod mount there. But, of course, you can move it. It actually locks into place. Then you got to do it like this. I like that. And actually like this, that's actually kind of a fun way of holding it. You hold it like this. And I do like, that's probably my favorite way of holding this. But viewfinder, of course, stays on here. Now, like most camcorders, it does have a removable eyepiece to actually clean it. Clean the little CRTV in there. Of course, you know, focusing right there for inside the bed and a little eye cup. Now the battery, you know, normal. And I'll check that real quick. Nickel cadmium, cadmium, battery. So now they're lithium ion. Surprise. Of course, it has a zoom in rocker here, so you can either be manual or electric. Of course, you know, normal controls there. But yeah, nothing too special about it. Now, this camera, there isn't much information about it, so I can't say what's the resolution of it, but from what I kind of get, I mean, the resolution doesn't matter too much on these. I mean, don't quote me on that at all. But yeah, it's honestly, I like the camera. It's definitely a unique camera, in my opinion. Of course, here's more than buttons in the back. Let's see if I can show that. Yeah, there you go. More buttons. Of course, normal. Video out, and then I'm not quite sure on. I think that's coax, I think. No, I'm trying to remember. It was a different word. I think it was coaxial cable, I think. But yeah, I mean, yeah, I'm sorry I can't get the video for this, but like I said, I don't even have 8mm tapes for it, so that's one of the issues with it. But yeah, I mean, it's a definitely unique camera, and I like it. And in the future, I do plan on doing another video if I do have all the stuff where it's going to work. I do plan on using that. Or not using, but making a video about that, and even comparing this to a Hi8 camcorder. See what's the resolution difference, and see what's even noticeable. But yeah, thank you for watching.